This is Access to Experts, where we interview business and professional experts and ask the questions you most want the answers to.
Welcome. I'm Jodina St. John, and this is Access to Experts, where we interview business and professional experts and ask the questions you most want the answers to. I'm very excited about this program because we're going to be talking about something many of us struggle with on a daily basis: finding time to spend with our loved ones and making the kind of money that will give us the lifestyle we want and still have enough time to make a difference in our community. Our special guest today is Norma Rose, a woman who has not only figured out how to increase her income while working less, she's doing something she's committed to and making a difference in the lives of others. Married 33 years, mother of 4, and a cancer survivor, Norma Rose is now sharing her passion for nutrition and helping others to do the same. Norma has risen in the ranks with one of the fastest growing nutritional companies today, leading and training a large organization of distributors that spreads throughout the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and is now rapidly expanding globally. Norma Rose, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Jodina. It's my pleasure.
Norma Rose, you're a cancer survivor. That must have been a difficult time in your life. Could you tell us a little bit more about your experience with cancer and how this affected you?
Jodina, my favorite quote of the week is, "A bend in the road is not the end unless you fail to make the turn." My personal challenge or bend in the road was cancer, but I fought hard and thank goodness I survived. It wasn't my time yet. Many people listening today have possibly faced unexpected circumstances in their lives as well. I find it very rewarding to offer people options. Just to think that this interview could touch people's lives some way is very exciting for me. As far as surviving my cancer, my determination came from deep within me. It was very spiritual. I have 3 daughters, a son, and they're all grown now. Weddings were coming, grandchildren. My husband and I were just beginning to enjoy a new phase of our lives. I was excited about the future, then the C word entered our lives. There was 2 ways to look at this new challenge: as a sentence or as an assignment with purpose. And I chose to look at it with purpose.
That is so inspiring. Now, I understand that through this experience, you've actually come away with a passion to help others.
Jodina, life gave me a second chance, which inspired me to make a change of lifestyle. I wanted to find a way to work from our home, allowing me to spend more time with the ones that I love. And that's where my passion comes in helping others make lifestyle changes as well. Having a successful home-based business is very rewarding. Financial independence, time freedom, and flexibility. One great such reward is being able to serve my mother, having the flexibility to take her to appointments, go to lunch on a whim. I'm free. No boss to answer to. I can create my work schedule around her needs. I grocery shop on the hours that most people are at work. Imagine the benefits for the woman desiring to be a stay-at-home mom.
So being a woman yourself, do you gear your training to women?
I love working with women, helping them gain confidence, empowering themselves to be financially successful, showing them the way to work a business they can easily do, things that come very natural for them, talking and sharing with others. And an important benefit I see in this particular type of home business is working together in teams. You work for yourself, but you are not by yourself.
Okay, now I've been doing some reading, and I have your report, 5 Dynamic Solutions for Common Network Marketing Challenges. And this is interesting. You stated that 80% of revenue generated by home business owners are owned by men, yet there are more women in the industry. Why do you suppose that's true?
If you're a woman like me, we wear lots of hats. We have a lot of distractions. For instance, I'm a brand new grandmother.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I haven't worn that hat before. Women multitask big time. It's my job to train my gals to make sure that they use the best use of their time so they can focus on their business and treat it like a business, not a hobby. It takes real determination and focus. Jodina, do you realize for the first time in history, more than 50% of American women over 50 are unmarried and living alone? This could be due to divorce, widowhood, separation, or maybe they were never married. Their average income, $29,500, compared to married households of medium net worth, $136,000. As early as 2003, 3.4 million Americans aged 65 or older lived under the poverty level. 70% of those were women.
70% are women. These are shocking statistics. I can see why you're making women your primary focus. Now, Norma, many would like to achieve the success that you're realizing in your company, but I'm sure they're making some mistakes along the way. Could you share with us what you think are the most common and, most importantly, give us the solutions?
Today, I will be speaking from my own experience and observation from the network marketing business model. As I was searching for a home-based business, there were a lot of options out there, especially on the internet. I was looking for a home business with minimal startup cost, training and mentorship, choosing when you want to work and with whom you want to work, and I liked the teamwork approach. With my experience, I have found that if a person is not successful in their home business, it usually involves one or more of the following mistakes.
Okay, let's get right to it with number one. Now, on your list, you said it was lack of commitment.
Yes, a famous Tony Robbins quote I like to share is, "Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade." This is particularly true for beginning a home business. We must give time for our home business to build momentum and strength. 70% of network marketers give up on their business within 90 days. I work with my associates to analyze their current situation and set realistic timelines along with their goals. There are many variables that people bring to the table: people skills, spheres of influence, experience, but anyone can succeed. Take on a never quit attitude through your training and growing stages. Don't quit. When you quit, you fired yourself.
What a great way to put it. When you quit, you fired yourself. Now, in the report that you gave me to read, which, by the way, you can find on normarose.com, that's her website, you quoted Danny Johnson, and she says you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't do both, which leads to mistake number two, always making excuses.
Yes, the first time I heard that quote, I made a conscious decision to not allow excuses to get in the way of my success. Common excuses are, "I don't have the time." You will have to sacrifice some free time when you get started. "I don't have the money." How does that make you feel to constantly use that excuse? Put this into perspective. If your TV broke, how fast can you come up with the money to fix it? How bad do you want change? The right personality, the talent, on and on. What I love about this profession of network marketing is that it is on-the-job training. One could actually apply it as if it's a self-improvement course with a compensation plan attached. I'm certainly not the same person I was yesterday, and I'm definitely not the same person I will be tomorrow.
Norma Rose, you mentioned that not being coachable and teachable is a common mistake. How do we avoid making this one?
Here is a test I recommend people do. Ask yourself, how many times have I said in my mind, "I already know that"? Even if we don't say that out loud, just having that attitude closes your mind and the ability to learn. And you cannot succeed with that attitude. Let's face it, knowing it and applying it are two different things. Continue to grow in experience. Step past your comfort zone. My most successful team members are the ones who seek help and guidance. One great tool I use while training is the three-way call. I encourage my team members to make calls with me so I can assist them while they are presenting to someone. I'm there to step in when needed and then to go over and make improvements with them when the presentation is over. One tweak in a presentation can make a world of difference. For example, one team member had a habit of interrupting and not giving that slight pause before jumping back in. She put that advice to practice and she had much better conversations and results. Learning to listen is a very valuable skill.
You also list avoiding communication with your sponsor and upline support as a common mistake.
Jodina, silence is not golden in the business of teamwork. Pick up the phone and call your upline. The company pays commission to your sponsor and upline to train and educate you. Personally, I am in contact with my sponsor regularly, even multiple times per day if needed. We are business partners. Imagine having direct access with top money earners. They are willing to talk with you and coach you for free. They didn't get to that position without all of us becoming successful. Your upline cannot help you unless you ask. Stay in communication at least on a bi-weekly basis. We want to celebrate your successes with you. We want to cheer you on. Equally important, we want to support you through challenges. Jodina, I love it when I get calls from my team members. It shows me who's serious about their success.
So it's all about teamwork. Okay, lastly, mistake number 5, you say, is allowing the naysayers to discourage you. Tell us a little bit about that one.
I believe that this is one of the biggest reasons people quit. How many times has this happened to our audience? You're so excited about a new venture. You have put your time into researching the facts. Your dreams are being rekindled for the first time in a long time. You share your excitement with your friends and family, and they begin to rob and burst your excitement and even make you feel foolish. I'm speaking from personal experience. Listen to me. What I have found is it's very possible they weren't successful, and so they are trying to protect you. The best response is to become successful. This comes when you know why you're doing a business. Have a why that makes you cry. Build a belief in the industry and the extraordinary opportunity you have in your hands. Don't start something that you can be talked out of by anyone, including yourself. There are people who believe in you and have paved the road to success. Surround yourself with mentors and cheerleaders in network marketing. A built-in source is your upline.
This is great information. Let's go ahead and recap the top 5 mistakes people make when starting and operating a network marketing business. You said the first mistake is lack of commitment. Mistake number 2 is always coming up with excuses. Mistake number 3, not being coachable. Mistake number 4, not communicating with upline support. And lastly, mistake number 5 is allowing the naysayers to discourage you. Now, Norma Rose, I've heard you say an informed business builder is your best business builder. What important factors should we be aware of when choosing a company to start a network marketing home business, and what are some of the questions that we should be asking ourselves?
Question number 1. Does the company have a product line or service that has a wide market appeal? Success in business is to listen for a person to express a need and offer that person a solution. The person who introduced me to my company knew I needed nutritional support. I was just finishing treatment for cancer, and I was open to the type of product he was offering. Ken, my sponsor, introduced me to Zango, a functional health beverage. It tasted good too, which was a big plus because my husband was opposed to taking pills or capsules, and he loved the taste. So it was the health benefits that attracted me. It met a need. My family and I had great results: energy, sound sleep, and the biggest plus was it decreased my hot flashes big time. Naturally, I started sharing the information with others and realized I could share my passion about being proactive with our health and make money at the same time. Jodina, health products is a huge trend amongst the biggest market share out there, baby boomers. 76 million people possibly searching for a way to look and feel younger. It so happens that the same group is also looking to have more time freedom, build a secure financial future, especially looking towards retirement, and desiring to keep their current lifestyles.
That's quite an impressive list. Tell us more. What's the next question to ask yourself? How can our audience find the right company to put their efforts into?
This is very important. Find a company that offers something unique, a product line that offers some mystique and not found readily at the corner market. Best case scenario, the product is consumable. If possible, find a company that is first to market. In Zango's case, they were first to introduce the mangosteen to the Western world. The story is intriguing. Here is this incredible superfruit used in folklore medicines for hundreds and hundreds of years, has decades of research behind it, and 90% of the people you speak with have never heard of it. Where would we be today, Jodina, if we had been with the company that brought aloe vera to the marketplace? Believe me, those people and their families are still reaping the rewards today. By the way, aloe vera was also brought to market by a network marketing company. With Zango, we have the opportunity to be in the first wave. But the story's getting out there. Forbes listed the mangosteen as one of the top 10 health trends that cannot be ignored. Oprah's show featured mangosteen with Dr. Oz praising the mangosteen benefits.
To be honest, I'd never heard of mangosteen fruit before meeting you, Norma. What a great story. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. You stated in your report that systems are a high priority when choosing the right company to work with. What questions should we be asking in regards to systems?
This is where it gets exciting, Jodina. People need a system that is not on trial. Our systems have been tested and proven by hundreds of people from varied levels of backgrounds. Business professionals, stay-at-home moms and dads, even people with disabilities that are unable to work at traditional 9-to-5 jobs. What is the secret to their success? Systems. I offer choices to new team members, leading them on a clear path to success. One of my team members is a stay-at-home dad with 2 disabled children. How wonderful is that? He can be home, supporting his family, doing a business he loves. One of the systems, for example, gives you the opportunity to subscribe to a national advertising program where people are calling you, no cold calling. I train this system with what we call buddy calls, which means we do the calls together until you feel comfortable doing them on your own. This particular system is a good option for people who are working a regular job and want to start their business part-time. It's very simple to adapt to your current schedule.
No cold calling? I like that. Our audience can learn more about your other systems by ordering your free report. Is that correct?
Yes, they can go to my website, normarose.com, or they can call me on my toll-free number, which is 877-787-1982.
Now, the last 2 questions have to do with money. That is what truly is the driving point here. What should our audience be aware of when choosing a company that will best help them meet their financial goals?
Study the compensation plan and exactly how you will get paid. Ask, are people making money with this company? Can ordinary people make extraordinary income? Isn't that what we all want? The compensation plan should be simple to learn and to explain. In the Zango's comp plan, it's a 50-50 partnership between the company and the distributors. 50% on every dollar goes back to the distributor force. Jodina, can you wrap your mind around the fact that Zango has sold $1 billion worth of juice in just 5 years? That means $500 million was paid back to the distributors.
That's great. Now you're saying study the compensation plan, ask the right questions. You also mentioned the importance of long-term residual income. Tell us a little bit about that.
When you find a company with a consumable product that creates monthly reorders, you are on your way to getting a steady monthly check, even when you choose to stop working. I've heard it said that this is called coconut money. It keeps coming even when you're on vacation. That is why consumability is key. The beverage industry is very strong and stable. Just think if you got a small percentage of each cup of coffee Starbucks sold. With Zango, the true residual income comes from the reorders of the product, according to your qualifying levels. It is possible to make a percentage with each case of Zango purchased through your entire organization. People love their juice. Most feel a difference when they miss a few days. They want to keep it in their systems because of how it makes them feel. So they order it month after month. My husband and I have not gone one day without this product in our bodies for over 4.5 years. Neither has my mother, who was on 0 meds up to age 86. Loyal customers, along with your business builders that order the juice month after month, is one way to build true long-term residual income.
Norma, your knowledge and the commitment you have for your team really comes through. How can someone contact you if they want more information?
Jodina, I would like to offer our audience a no-obligation, free initial consultation. Let's talk. I believe with all my heart that women are only limited by their own mindset. Network marketing will open your world to a community of people who will rock your world for the better. I can be reached at my toll-free number, 877-787-1982. And also, I have a great gift for our audience, my complete report of what we have partially covered here today. They can request 5 dynamic solutions for common network marketing challenges, and they can download it for free by visiting my website at normarose.com.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you sharing your knowledge and expertise with us. And I know I'm going to be going to your website to download the free report on 5 dynamic solutions for common network marketing challenges. I love it.
You're very welcome, Jodina. It's been really fun. It's been my pleasure.
I'm Jodina St. John, and this is Access to Experts. Today's guest has been Norma Rose, independent Zango distributor. Good for the body, heaven for the tongue. You can get Norma's free report, 5 dynamic solutions for common network marketing challenges, by visiting her website, normarose.com. Norma Rose can be reached at 877-787-1982 or via email at info@normarose.com.
This has been Access to Experts, where we interview business and professional experts and ask the questions you most want the answers to.